guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
His throw incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A Cowboy 1st down there. Prescott to Gallup. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Give them 32 on the play.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
First down, Prescott. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Prescott yet again. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
17-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and just like that, it's 3rd down. The This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Michael Gallup, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Buccaneers 0. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. The line of scrimmage.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown.
Dalton Schultz with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Buccaneers 0. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Third and short yardage, Mariota. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
57.
From the gun, Mariota. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Neville Gallimore in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Cowboys 14, Buccaneers nothing.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Rush in.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Mariota's pass.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Slam. 36. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down, Mariota. Flushed out right. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
fake. Here's Prescott rolling to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 49. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And a catch right side by Evans. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Tackled back at the 28-yard.
This is Fournette. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. On 3rd down, Mariota under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Jalen Smith make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now Mariota on 4th down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Now Prescott. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Mariota on first down. Dancing to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The drive will start with an option going left. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mariota. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. To try again after the sack. Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Buccaneers' 13-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, and he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. 4th down, Prescott. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
Number 19,
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Mariota now. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on second down. Mariota escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Mariota.
Oh, that's the way to run
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Good starting field position for him as they come up first and 10 at their 38. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Mariota. This one Complete to Scott Miller. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Mariota again. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jalen Smith. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now in Tampa. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Cooper was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
57, Mike, 57.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Jones. A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott now. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game. Fournette is in trouble, and he goes down to the end zone. 2 points, that's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
And for sure they can't afford any more at this point. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll have his man. That's Cooper.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Prescott on 1st down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack on 1st down, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On play action, Mariota steps away. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, Prescott here to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz.
Prescott's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brings up.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Quick pass out to Miller. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards the pickup there.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mariota, he's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Mike Evans. Incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Check pass.
From the gun, Mariota. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Despite being 0 for 4 converting these so far, I guess you're going to say 5th time's the charm. They're going again on 4th down. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Chinese Ringo. Chinese on Ringo.
Throwing here, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Torrey McTyer. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort.